Hey Scorpio, Elsie here to do your reading, and happy Monday. I'm here to do your reading for the week ahead. So I am here with the same decks that I used last time. I am primarily using the Modern Witch Tarot in honor of Halloween, which is coming up in a few days. And I am also using this at the end of the reading, and it is my deck that is called The Witch's Wisdom. So we're using these for some advice at the end of the reading, which has been working out really great, by the way. So I'm going to use those, and I've got a bunch of other decks that I am using to clarify. So I will take you through those and let you know which decks I am using as I use them. But first, coffee. All right. Oh, I needed that. Okay. So, excuse me. So sorry. The allergies are still at it, so I'm going to be coughing on you. So I'm sorry about that in advance, but you know, it's how it is. So, all right. So I'm going to, well, first of all, I'm going to welcome those of you who's never been here before. So my name is Elsie. You have reached 10 of Cups Tarot, and I'm glad you're here. So I'm glad you're here because I think that you're going to really love the group that we have here. We have a really high-vibing group of people that love to interact with each other, and I'm really excited that you're here. So if you could find it in your heart to give me a thumbs up on one of my videos while you're looking around, just know that time is fluid. So anything that is on the site right now that has been done months and months ago, a year ago, in fact, would still be, you know, something that might resonate with you today. That being said, happy birthday to me. I have now been doing this, my business, for 1 whole year. So it was actually as of the 25th of October. So happy birthday to 10 of Cups Tarot. I've officially been in business for 1 whole year, helping people do what it is that they need to do, giving advice, and helping spirit connect with them in special ways. And I'm really, really blessed, you guys, to be able to do this work for you. All right. So I have already blessed these cards, but I am going to go take a second to call in Archangel Michael, Archangel Chamuel, please, for understanding and for guidance. If I could also please have my guides and angels available. I do need your help with signs and symbols. Gods and goddesses, if you could be with us as well. Thank you. I am just going to split these here. Let's go. All right. So we're looking for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, the sign of Scorpio. And this reading is going to be for whatever is of your highest good. So I just want messages of the highest good of the collective Scorpio, please. If I could please have, you know, home, hearth, children, family, love, financial, anything that you think is of the highest good and is of a need to know for our Scorpios. If I could please have that information. Thank you. All right. Let's find out here. Okay, we'll start with these two that fell out. We've got the Death card. So somebody's in transformation, or somebody's bringing something to an end. We'll take a look at that. We'll clarify that, of course. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So when I see these together, I feel as though there is someone who is either transforming enough to be able to have this kind of courage to take a pentacle into someone who they want to tell they have feelings for. However, it can be read another way, and that's it, that this is coming to an end, that you no longer want to bring in this this pentacle. But this could be transformation and then bringing in a pentacle to this person. Now the thing is the way they come out is like this. So it's almost like the pentacle, the person who is the Knight of Pentacles, slowest moving knight in the deck, right, is in fact chasing the Death card. So I think that in addition to a pentacle coming in, so someone who may want to ask you about, you know, being in a relationship or marriage or just being together or dating, it could be that this follows your transformation. So let's do a few more cards here. So I like to start with 5, and I'm just going to clarify as the questions come up. I'm just going to ask them, and we're going to go from there. All right, if I could have 3 more cards for Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Ooh, we have the King of Swords. So we have somebody who needs to speak their truth. So I feel like the transformation comes first. Then you get brave enough to send out that pentacle with the Knight of Pentacles. And then you know that when you get there, you're going to have to tell somebody why you're there. So you are going out not only to tell someone that you have them in your sights, maybe romantically, but that you also are going to speak your truth once you see them. And what else do we have here, please? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead, please. There we go. Ooh. And we have another one that's buckled here. We'll take both of them. So the one that popped out is the Two of Cups. So it looks to me like you want to speak your mind to someone who loves you, or to someone that you have feelings for, love feelings, that you really need to speak with them. This, to me, with the King of Swords and the Two of Cups here, this is not I want to, we should, it's I need to. It's I need to speak to you. I need to voice my opinion and speak my truth about the love that I have for you. And then I have the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles, the energy for the King of Pentacles is someone who is very financially stable, someone who wants stability, who's very charitable. The King of Pentacles is someone who's a very good provider. So whomever it is that's coming toward you, and this is a card of Taurus, by the way. You can see the bulls up top there. And I feel as though, yeah, this Two of Cups, that this person, either you are or someone is coming into you to tell you that they want to be your everything. They want to be your financial support. They want to support you. They want to be charitable with you. I feel from the King of Pentacles, it's like, as I look at this card, the eyes on the king are closed. So I feel like this King of Pentacles has been trying to manifest you, or you trying to manifest them. Okay, Scorpio. Oh, you know what? What I didn't do is tell you that's at the bottom of the deck. And here we go. It is the Sun. So it looks like things are going to try and move along. I feel like it is about you, Scorpio. I feel like the Death card is your transformation. And then, you know, after you've had this transformation, you need to take a pentacle in. You just feel like you need to, because the King of Swords is someone who absolutely needs to speak their mind. So I am now using the Universal Celtic Tarot. It's one of my favorite decks to clarify with. And you'll find all these decks, you'll find them actually down below in my Amazon link. Just know that if you do purchase from there, I do get 10%. So if you're having a problem with that, you might not want to purchase from there. But nonetheless, everything that I own is listed down there. So all of the decks that I own, all the decks that I want to own. All right. All right, here we go. So we need clarification on the Death card, please. Can I please have clarification for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Yeah, there we go. We've got a couple of cards. We have the Empress. So Scorpio, it could be that you have transformed either with the help of the Empress, or you are connecting to spirit like the Empress. I feel as though you feel more creative than you've ever felt in the last long while. I feel as though you are, you're feeling creative. You're feeling like you can maybe open your own business. I feel like you've had, Scorpio, a transformation that's given you an aha moment. And I feel... yeah, I feel as though it's made you happier. I feel like a weight is sort of lifted from your shoulders because of this transformation, although I also feel this transformation has been incredibly painful. So I think you've come to an aha moment. I feel as though you felt like, oh my gosh, why have I been living this wrong this whole time? Why didn't I do this? So I feel like that you get all of a sudden decide that you can be creative, that you can connect to spirit, that you can manifest, that you can meditate. And I think that you didn't realize that asking for things through meditation and manifestation would actually come. And I think this Empress card is telling me that you have finally realized the power that is within you, the power that you have. I do have an Ace of Swords here. So I feel like immediately immediately you have an aha moment and think, I need to have that conversation. I must have clarity. What am I doing sitting here? So I feel like you have this transformation, and it is much like an aha moment. And now this Knight of Pentacles makes more sense to me, because within your aha moment, you're like, I need to get that pentacle out. I need to go tell that person, thank you for helping me through this hard time by giving me, I feel like someone has given you information, told you how to meditate, how to manifest, and you didn't feel like it would work for you, but it did. And all of a sudden you are like, wow, it's worked for me and I can't believe it. Now I feel as though you're going to the person who gave you that information and helped you with it. And I think that you're about to speak your words to them. All right. All right. Knight of Pentacles. Tell me what's going on with the Knight of Pentacles. What is the Knight of Pentacles doing on the horse, please? They're taking a pentacle into whom? We have the Ten of Wands. So the Knight of Pentacles, in addition to taking in your pentacle to the person that you have something to say to, I feel like you are no longer going to be this person, the person who is blindfolded, who is scared to take a step, who is scared that they're going to fall and never get up again. If they do fall, I feel like you've become someone, you've transformed into someone who realizes that falls are necessary, that it's necessary to fall and to get back up again. But as long as you continue to get back up on the horse, you're always going to move forward. So don't worry about those pitfalls. Don't worry about having to fall down. Now, I suggest you take the blindfold off before you go near the pitfalls. But I feel like the Ten of Wands is telling me that you have put down burdens from the past, and I think they have to do with how you're moving forward. I think this has to do with the person with the Two of Cups. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like either you are single or the person, sorry, trying to get you, there we go, or the person that you are going to take this pentacle into is someone who is single. So someone who is single and abundant, they might have their own business. They might have gone through a transformation themselves as well. But I feel like it's really significant that we see this Ten of Wands and this Nine of Pentacles here, because I feel like your aha moment has brought you to a place where you feel like you don't belong in the relationship that you're in, and it's time to move forward. So I think that dropping your burdens is what we're looking at here. And we're also looking at you maybe taking that pentacle with the Knight of Pentacles, taking that pentacle into someone else who is single. Let's keep moving here. King of Swords, please. The King of Swords brings up the Tower. Okay, so there's going to be a conversation that's going to happen that I can't say that it's going to be a bad conversation, but what I feel is that it's going to be a conversation that will be had by two people, that is going to, I think it's going to rip open some old wounds, to be honest. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing my mind's eye. The picture that I'm getting as a symbol is someone picking like a scab. So I feel like you're going to rip open the old wound and it may bleed a little bit, but you know what? The body is something that is amazing and fantastic, and it will heal. You know, all open wounds do heal eventually. So I'm going to stop and clarify this Tower right now, because I don't want to wait. So we've got clarifying the Tower. Why is the Tower here? It's because of Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords is someone who's watching you online, or someone you're watching online. And I feel like you need to speak your truth as the King of Swords would, because you don't like what you see online. I think that the person that you're going to see, or the person that you feel deserves your pentacle, I think that person is someone who maybe you're watching them online and maybe they're dating and you don't want them to date, and you're like, no, don't do that. I'm coming. I'm on the way. And so you get on that horse with the pentacle. And I think that part of your Tower is that you see that they might be with someone else or dating someone else. Eight of Swords, it really puts you into it really puts you into a place where now you're overthinking it. Now you're like, should I, shouldn't I? Should I go anyway and just take a chance? If I don't, I know that I'll should on myself forever. I should have. So should I do that? Should I go in? I'm just going to take out another deck here. Let's clarify some more for the Tower. Why are you, though, feeling stuck? Why are you feeling stuck in this 8 of Swords energy here with the Tower? Why are you stuck with the 8 of Swords? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being told to split the cards. I've got to do what I'm told. All right. There you go. That feels better. Okay. So the 8 of Swords, please. Why is the 8 of Swords here with the Tower? 8 of Swords with the Tower for Scorpio. For the week ahead, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. 7 of Wands. So you're feeling a little bit defensive with what you see online. So you see this person maybe dating someone or saying that they're in love with someone, and that's what throws you into the 8 of Swords. It's making you feel a little bit defensive, but I think you are actually going to do as the 7 of Wands, and you are just going to take the higher ground. You're going to take the higher ground and not worry about what's being said. You're going to keep moving because you have something that needs to be done here. You have some things that need to be said. Why is the Tower here, please? Why is the Tower here? We have Temperance. You need to say your piece, like the King of Swords. The King of Swords here, by the way, does have the sword in the upright, which tells me that these could be harsh words. These could be words that, this person is just, or you or this person coming toward you. I mean, flip-flop it, right? It's a general reading. Look down below if you don't know what a general reading means. But either this person's coming towards you or you're coming towards them. They could be a fire sign. And I feel like there is, or they could be a Taurus as well, because we have pulled the Empress. I feel like you are preparing right now. You're trying to get yourself in order. You're trying to get your temperance. You're trying to get yourself balanced. And there you go. I feel like the 7 of Swords is showing up here because I think you've been holding back, Scorpio. I think you've been holding back from saying something to someone that you've wanted to say for a very long time. And I think that's why the 7 of Swords is here. I'm just going to use my little Under the Rose Lenormand here. And I'm going to ask about the 7 of Swords. Why is the 7 of Swords here, please? Why is the 7 of Swords here, please? All right. So the 7 of Swords is here because it's been eating at you. Not talking to this person, not really saying what you needed to say. It's been eating at you. You've been trying to sleep it. You've been trying to stop thinking about it. You've been trying to stop thinking about this person, and it's not working. And this person has been very loyal to you. They were very loyal, very kind. They only wanted the best for you. And I have a feeling that something parted you two, and I don't know what that is, but we will continue with the Universal Celtic Tarot. And we're going to now clarify the 2 of Cups. It's right next door. So this Tower, by the way, I feel is a tower of you seeing someone online, the person that you are taking the pentacle into. You see that they're either dating someone else or in love with someone else, and it kind of makes you feel bad. You feel defensive about it. You've got to try and get your balance back because you have something to say to someone, and it kind of makes you sick in the stomach that you know that you might have competition. So for the 2 of Cups, I see the 5 of Wands, and the 5 of Wands tells me that you're really not fully decided about this love interest. So the 2 of Cups, of course, is Scorpio energy, and Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. The 5 of Wands is fire energy. So I see this 5 of Wands. I feel like this person looks back and they're like, I didn't figure that thing out. I need to go and figure that thing out. I need to go back and talk to that person, the 2 of Cups person. I feel like the 5 of Wands is here because you're worried about what's going to come of it. You don't know now what's going to come of it, but the Sun is here, and that is a major arcana card. And that tells me that no matter what you decide is going to be the right decision. The Sun is shining on you. You are in bloom. You have transformed. You are someone who is growing with the Sun. You are able to see further into the future as you manifest and meditate, and you're able to make better decisions because of it. And let's look at the King of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles, please clarify. King of Pentacles. And King of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Swords. So yeah, I feel as though you want to not only support this person, maybe even support them financially. I feel like you are someone who is going to speak your truth for sure. That's the second time that we have pulled the King of Swords, but I also feel like you're really passionate about this person. So when you see them, I think you're hoping for a passionate start. And the Knight of Pentacles is right here. Now, the thing is this Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, right? But that is in the modern witch deck. In the Universal Celtic Tarot, it is not necessarily slow. You can see that this person is on, this Knight of Pentacles is on a dragon, and that's really not going to take very long. So I think the time that you're coming forward is coming closer and closer. I feel like you've been preparing for this for a while, and I think that you're finally coming to grips with the fact that you really need to talk to this person, that it just ended wrong, and you just need to figure things out between you. I don't know what it was that went wrong, but let's continue to clarify and see what we get. So we started with the Death card, right? The transformation, and then we ended up with the Empress and the Ace of Swords. So I feel like it could be someone who is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or it could be a Taurus that you're headed toward. I feel like it could also be a fire sign. We have pentacles here, like everybody's represented. So, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're headed toward this particular person. But I am going to ask about the Death card. And why is the Ace of Swords here? What does Scorpio need to say? What clarity does Scorpio need, please? Please tell me what does Scorpio need to clarify? We have the Ten of Cups. You want to know whether this person is in with you or not. You want to know whether the person that you're going to see with the Knight of Pentacles, you want to know whether that person is in on this Ten of Pentacles or Ten of Cups. You want Ten of Cups with this person, and you're going to ask them if they want it with you. Why is the Empress here, please? Information about the Empress, please. Why is the Empress here? Why is the Empress here with the Death card? Empress here. I think your transformation is that you've realized that you're actually quite spiritual, and I don't think that you realized that before. Oops. Where'd it go? There it is. All right. And we have the Six of Wands. So what you want with the Empress is you want success. The Six of Wands is about winning the... Oops, sorry. It's about winning the... winning the fight and winning the war. So I feel like all eyes are on you. Like you have... Yeah, you want success with this Ten of Cups. So you are going to try and talk this person that you're going to see. You're going to try and talk them into being with you, because you know that this is a Ten of Cups union. And what do we have here for the... Why is the Ten of Wands here, please? What burdens need to be put down? Ten of Wands, please. What burdens are you putting down, Scorpio? Ten of Wands, please. What burden is Scorpio putting down? We have, sorry, no glasses. Wheel of Fortune. You are putting down your burdens because you know you can feel now, because you are a water sign. You are someone who ebbs and flows. You are someone who can feel other people's energy. And I think that you've realized that you can feel something good coming, that there is no reason for you to worry, because this particular deck, the Angel of the Night, this is the Angel of the Night, and the Angel of the Night is in this deck only. And out of all of these cards that are still in my hand here, this card was pulled for you to tell you that things are going to be okay now, that you can go forward and you can grab the things that you want, the things that you've manifested and meditated on, because they are for you. So things are no longer going to be dark. The light is going to move in. Things are going to get better. You're going to start feeling better. And it is time for you to know that things are about to move in your favor. I love that it came up with the with the Wheel of Fortune. I love that. And then we have the Fool. It's time for you to get along your way. The Fool is about beginning again. It's about starting something new. And when you move away from where you were and you head out to where you should be, you're going to feel like I'm feeling right now for you. I'm feeling a little giddy. Like I'm feeling like I want to giggle. Like it's so exciting. It's like the feeling that you have when you're standing on the ground in front of the Ferris wheel. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting the picture of a Ferris wheel and rides at a carnival, and you know that you're going to be terrified when you get on there, but you still want to get on there. You know that some of those rides move really fast and it's going to terrify you, but it's a good kind of excitement. That's what I feel from the Fool, is I feel a good kind of excitement. All right. Let's, now that we know what the Tower is about, let me just talk a little bit more about the mice and the dog. So the mice are about pestilence, right? You know that if you don't speak up about this thing that you want to speak up about, the Seven of Swords, this is one of the cards that clarified the Tower. You know that if you don't speak up, this is going to cause a Tower anyway. So if you don't speak up, Tower. If you do speak up, Tower. But they're two different towers, right? If you don't speak up, you're going to have to live with this forever. And if you do speak up, you are going to break open a whole new can of worms, right? So either way, it's going to be hard on you. So you have to go through the Tower. It is a major arcana card. It's not something you can sidestep. And if you hold off the Tower, it's going to be worse. So you are here in the Seven of Swords energy, not really telling someone something that you wanted to tell them a long time ago, and it's been eating at you. This is the mice. And then, you know, we have this person who is loyal. So I feel like the person who you are going to see is someone who is a real loyal friend. I don't think that you two have had any sort of romance or anything like that. I think this person was a really loyal friend, but I feel as though time has gone on and you two have been apart, and I think you're developing feelings for them. And I feel like you want to go tell them, because I see the Two of Cups, that maybe you're in love with them. So I am going to ask about the dog here, and the Four of Pentacles is what's here. So this person here, this person who has been loyal to you, you weren't honest with them. You were holding back. You were holding back and you weren't really telling them exactly how you felt. Why weren't you telling them how you felt about them? Why weren't you telling them? If this person's so loyal, why weren't you telling them? You weren't telling them because of the Page of Wands, because you really do want to have a new start, and there may have been an age difference that you're not comfortable with. So the Page of Wands is starting something new. The Page of Wands is it's someone who is very new to passion, maybe is very scared because of an age difference. You've been holding back on the passion because you didn't feel as though it was appropriate for you to speak to this loyal friend and tell them. The Ace of Swords is here. Now you want to tell them. You want clarity, you want to tell them, and you want to end whatever has happened prior to this, and you want to transform with them and move forward. All right, so why is the Sun on the Two of Cups, please? Why is the Sun here? Clarify the Sun. By the way, the Sun is a major arcana card, something you can't move around, you do have to go through. Why is the Sun here? Why is the Sun here, please? Major arcana cards, if you're not aware, are dropped into your reading to keep you on your divine path. And the Sun. Why is the Sun here, please? Thinking. All right. We have the Nine of Swords. So the Sun is here because you have been, it's been on your mind constantly, and you need to get it off your mind. So you need to decide that you are going to go toward this person. That is your decision, I believe. You want to put down those words, those swords, I mean. And then we have the Knight of Passion here. So I feel like you're kind of passionate about this person. It could be a passionate love, I think, because of the Two of Cups. So I think that you've always had sort of a passion for this person, but you never did tell them. And I think that's what that's what you've been hiding. I think that's what the Seven of Swords is all about, that you do have love for them, and you do see them as someone who's very loyal and kind, and you just didn't tell them how you felt. Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Please clarify. Knight of Wands is here because of the Queen. Queen of Cups. There we go. So I think you want a Knight of Romance. I think, well, the Queen of Cups, she is, the energy of the Queen of Cups. Now, just, I always say this, but for those of you who aren't sure, we are not reading, we're reading energy here. We're not reading genetics or gender. So I say the Queen because it says the Queen and there is a woman on the card, but this is energy. So it can be someone who has, who is male, who has a strong female energy side, because we all have divine masculine and feminine energy, or it could be someone who is female and who is in this energy. So the Knight of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is someone who is very romantic and very deep and wants to get to things past the surface and get down to the down under. She's also someone who is very kind and very connected to spirit, someone who is very who is, using their crown chakra, someone who's connecting to spirit whenever they can. So I feel like that's the energy that you're bringing in, Scorpio. And then we have the King of Pentacles, which is clarified by the Ace of Wands. It was clarified by the King of Swords. And I feel as though there is this Knight. You've decided that you need to send in this Knight of Pentacles in order to be able to have any sort of communication with this person. Now, the Three of Cups is here. I don't know if you saw that or not. Three of Cups is here, which tells me that the reason that you have not come forward sooner is because you know that you are in a relationship, and it could put this person into a third-party connection. However, I feel like you were looking at this person online. You see that maybe they're in a relationship. Again, that could put you in a third-party connection. So you're not entirely sure if you should go through or not. I think you will, though. I think you're going to get in your vehicle and go find that person wherever they are. I have a feeling that they're within a driving distance, that they're not, overseas or anything like that. But I feel like this... the Chariot here is telling me that you want success and you want to get in your vehicle and go see that person. Can you tell me anything else about the King of Pentacles and the Chariot, please? Judgment. Well, so, now we have to have that conversation about Mercury retrograde. And if you know the last video that I put out, Mercury retrograde is still going on. It will be until about the 14th of November. 14th or 16th, I think. But we do have Judgment, which tells me this is going to be reconciliation. So you know this person from before. They know you from before. I don't feel that there was any romantic relationship here. I feel like you two are very good friends. I feel like you were very loyal friends. But I feel like the way that you left it is really not sitting well with you. And I think it's been some time since you two have had connection. I feel like the connection stopped, and that is the Death card. I feel like the connection stopped, and I feel like you've been thinking about this person ever since, feeling defensive. Four of Pentacles, really wanting to take a new path in passion. Page of Wands, you really need some clarity. Ace of Swords, and I feel like this is really significant, that you want to bring to an end any other problems or issues or things that you have been thinking about regarding this person. So I think that's why we've got the Ace of Swords twice. We've got the Ace of Swords twice here, and I think that there needs to be some clarification, and I feel like it's with someone that you know from the past. So I'm not saying that you're getting back together with anybody. I'm saying that this is probably someone that you didn't know was holding feelings for you, and they're about to come forward and tell you, I think. Remember, that energy is fluid, right? This energy, this time is fluid, and this doesn't necessarily mean that it'll happen in the week ahead, but this is the energies that are in and around you for the week ahead. Okay, so I've got the Witch's Wisdom Oracle, and I'm going to ask for 2 of these cards for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. 2 cards, please. We need some advice. 2 cards, please. There we go. There's one. It says Scrying Mirror. And at the bottom it says Shadow. What else do we have here? Got one on the bottom. And it is Balance Mabon. All right. Let's take a look-see. Do some reading, okay? Here we go. Some coffee before the read. All right. Shadow. Scrying Mirror. It says, mirror, mirror, give me sight. Show me shadows through the light. Accept I shall this power in me of pure divine duality. Interesting. Through the scrying mirror lives a power that you have been avoiding. Focusing only on the qualities of light can only serve half of who you are. There is no point in denying the part of you. There is no point in denying the part of you that you are refusing to see when shadow shows up. Look again and face your shadow side. What is your shadow side? It's anything you don't like about yourself, really. The shadow side is trying to repair the things that you feel are broken. There is nothing to fear, for this is part of who you are. The light cannot exist without the dark. You know, and the thing is that we're all a little cracked. That's how the light gets in, right? So it really is also about accepting what you feel is a shortcoming and living with that and being okay with who you are. It does say, there is nothing to fear, for this is the part of who you are. The light cannot exist without the dark, and when recognized, completes the duality of light and dark, goddess and god with you. Once acknowledged and accepted, get to know your shadow side, learn its ways and its vulnerabilities until you recognize and understand this alternative power that resides in you. It takes great skill to observe it and to know when and what to take from it. When the situation arises, shadow cannot exist without the light, and from the shadow comes the light. By knowing yourself fully, in this way, you strengthen your energy and increase your personal power. So by knowing exactly who you are, by accepting who you are, accepting the dark and the light that is within you, is really the only way to be true to yourself, to be authentic. So I believe that the scrying mirror is asking you to, look at yourself in the mirror and decide what it is that you want to change. And if you don't want to change it, just accept it and be okay with it. And then we have Mabon, Balance. All right. Take a look here. Here we go. It says, Mabon gifts us dark and light. Again, we're with the dark and the light. Candles lit, one black, one white. Important to shine out far and wide and to honor our shadow side. Again, we're talking about the shadow side. This is a time of acknowledgement of the fruit harvest. You are reminded that you are too a part of nature. Therefore, it is harvest time for you as well. What seeds did you plant in your life this year? Have they come to fruition? What do you need to bring in or release in order to move forward? This is exactly what this reading was about. It's about releasing. It's about transforming and releasing the things that no longer serve you. Mabon asks you to reach into your very own storehouse to seek out the balance within. You're feeling restless, emotional, or out of sorts. Then call upon Mabon to restore the balance in your life. Work with all elements and ritual magic in equal measure. They honor each equally and honor each equally your altar for a time until you find a healthy balance in all things. Embrace any aspects of the self which are devoid of light, and eliminate only that which does not serve you. With gratitude and lessons learned, once balance is achieved, rest and enjoy the fruits of your personal harvest. So, yeah, it's all about being in balance. It's all about balancing the light and the dark. And it's not necessarily about ritual magic. It's about you looking at yourself in the mirror and deciding which parts of you you should keep and which parts of you you should excommunicate. It's about just always trying to improve yourself is what it is. So I feel like you are going and you are shedding a lot of layers. I see an onion and I feel like the onion is shedding a lot of layers. I feel like you're going to be shedding lots of layers as you move further and further towards this Two of Cups, towards this person. Sorry about that. I'm back. What I was going to say is just be sure that when you do this transformation, that you do look in the mirror, figure out who you are, and find out what it is that you need to move forward. If you are moving forward towards someone else and you have transformed, please make sure you go in by being balanced, like Temperance. We pulled that card as well. Please make sure that you go into them, and when you go into them, do that right. Be respectful, be kind, reach out to them first, don't just show up. But I think it's this that you're looking to release, and it's something that you should have said a long time ago that you didn't, Scorpio. All right, I'm going to go for now. Please look down below if you have any questions about readings. I'm going to leave you a link up here because there is currently a sale going on until the 31st. So please just look up there and follow that link to That's the Facts Jack. Thank you for showing up. I'm out. See you next week. Bye-bye.